It's time now to get you up to speed with the stories developing right now. 3 people are dead after a wrong-way crash on the I-10 in Queen Creek. DPS troopers say a wrong-way driver going westbound in the eastbound lanes of the 10 crashed into 2 cars near Riggs Road. The wrong-way driver was taken to the hospital where he later died. Another 2 people involved in the crash died on the scene. 4 other people were injured. Troopers do not think impairment was a factor in this crash. Phoenix police officers arrested 2 men accused of stabbing and robbing someone near a bus stop on 19th Avenue in Camelback. The arrest comes 1 day after we showed you this surveillance video of the incident. The suspects were identified as Donovan Ames and Orion Warren. Both men were charged with armed robbery and aggravated assault. Officers tell us the victim will be okay. Another day, another mountain rescue on Camelback. Phoenix and Tempe firefighters were called out after a 40-year-old man hurt his leg while he hiked Echo Canyon Trail. Crews tell us the man could not walk, so they hoisted him off of the mountain using a helicopter and a screamer suit. The man refused to ride to the hospital after that. Meantime, crews found another hiker who hurt her ankle. Firefighters walked her down the mountain. And now you're up to speed.